I'm in my car. I just grabbed a sandwich. My battery is also low, so I came to charge it in my car and had the sandwich in my car. The guy didn't pitch, guys. He didn't pitch. He didn't pitch. He didn't pitch. So this nigga calls me an hour later after speaking. I'm gonna do the hike and then you'll just catch me if you do happen to catch me. He calls me, he's like, hey, are you still there? And at that point, like at that moment, I'm just like, where am I supposed to be? Where am I supposed to be? I don't know. Like, what stupid question are you asking me? Like, I snapped, you guys. Like, I snapped and I didn't care because, like, I'm usually just nice and I speak properly with people because I don't ever want people saying or thinking, oh my gosh, she's so rude, or yeah, but like she doesn't know how to speak. I speak very well with people, but if you push me, like, I also, as much as I know how to speak and I do speak well with people, I know how to speak not well with people. He's like, no, manje, don't. I'm like, don't what? It's like, what question are you asking me? What do you mean? Where am I? What do you mean? What do you mean? Are you still there? Like, what are you saying? And he's like, no, I can't talk to you if you're gonna raise it. I'm like, no, tell me, what do you mean? I'm like, what is this? So yeah, remember earlier I told you I'm not done. I'm not gonna be done until I'm done. I'm done. I ain't speaking to no nigga no more. I ain't. Niggas, please don't. I'm so loud. Don't come my way. Don't fucking come my way. You hear me? Don't. If a nigga day comes my way, war unto you, nyadala. Obviously not war, but please, like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Don't talk to me. Don't like my shit on Instagram. Don't. Please don't. I'm gonna unfollow every guy. Am I? No. No. I'm not gonna do that. No, I'm not gonna do that. But I'm very angry. I'm very angry. Okay, I'm not angry. I'm just like, oh wow. Wow. You know, so I called my friend Charmaine up and I'm like, dude, where are you? This is how my day is going. This is what happened. Like, I just want to drink. But now she's all the way in the north. I'm in Pretoria. Home is in the east. If I'm going drinking, I need to change. I don't know if I want to drive all the way home, then north, you know. I don't know. And you know, in a situation like this, the next best thing you can do is go chill with a nigga. But now I'm like, niggas ain't shit. But now I'm just like, niggas ain't shit. Niggas ain't shit. Niggas are not shit. But to be honest, I just wanna go. You know what? If I was properly dressed, the best thing to do was to go drinking with my friends. But since I'm not, you said never let me go. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, darlings. I go by the name Bonola Mudisha, the queen of branches. Ciao. Yeah, if you're new here, a very warm welcome to you. If you are a returning subscriber, Regular Degula. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for tuning in. So today I am out in Pretoria. I'm at Rosemary Hill. I came here for hiking. Initially, I was meeting up with somebody, and they are just like, they're not dressed in hiking clothes, and they 37 minutes away from this place, and I'm just like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, are you freaking kidding me? And this is because this is something that I communicated with this person before I left my house, 2 hours before I left my house, because this place is also quite far from where I stay. I did a 50 minutes drive to get here. You know what I'm saying? And then they're just like, no, I just didn't want to disappoint you. I had to go to my aunt's funeral. And I'm like, are you like, okay, first of all, I'm sorry about the aunt passing on, but like, you didn't find out that you're going to your aunt's funeral today, you know? But anyways, yeah, I'm here. I'm gonna go on this hike alone. I didn't buy anything like water for the hike and like snacks and stuff like that, because the plan was to grab something to eat here first and then get on with the hike, or do the hike and then grab something to eat. But there's a cafe here. There should be a cafe here. I'm just gonna grab like a few things like water, sweets, and yeah, I just hope this hike is not long. I want to do a 5 kilometers one. I want to be doing it alone. I was gonna say, I think it's risky. Like I feel like if it was during the week, then I'd be like, no, I'm going back home. It's too risky for me to hike by myself. But there's a lot of cars here. I saw a lot of families coming in. So yeah, I'm just gonna hike and then get some content. And then I don't know if this person will make it for lunch. What time is it now? Yeah, it's 12. So yeah, I'll start with the hike, and then, or rather, yeah, let me just start with the hike. I don't know if they'll be here by the time I'm done so we can grab something to eat together, or if they won't be here. But anyways, yeah, let me get on. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Please don't forget to like this video and to leave me a comment. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna be following the orange arrow. Oh my gosh, the Sunset Villa. I can't even go in there. Sheesh. Oh my gosh, I hope I can see better on the other side. Follow the orange. Let me see. There it is. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. One day. I'm all alone in this trail, hoping to find a peace of mind, some peace of mind. It's just me and these orange arrows to guide me to possible serenity, possible. Oh, the flies here. Oh, it's a bit tuna. Possible. Imagine if I were to take a wrong turn. It's a bit tuna. You know what? I be complaining of how my arm is gonna be sore after this trail, but I'm still putting the camera up. Content kaloku. Hey, I can't believe I'm doing this by myself. Hey guys. Yeah, let me carry this bag properly. Maybe there. Oh, how am I carrying this? Okay, yeah, there. Okay, I'll be all yours. What do you guys want to chat about? Let's see. Okay, we can chat about how I was meant to meet up with a guy for all of this that I'm doing alone right now. Yeah, let's chat about that. Okay, so this guy, we've never met. We've been chatting on Instagram for about 2 years now. I just don't want to miss the way, guys. Come on. So it's saying that way. Okay, let's go. Ish, the flies. So yeah. So we chatting, and he's like, look, I really like you. Hey. You know how them chats go. And niggas on some, I wanna meet with you, da. So when he started talking to me, I wasn't seeing guys, period. Like, I wasn't dating. I was just on a break, okay? Yeah. We planned on meeting, but because I like really wasn't, fucking with him, if I may say. So yeah, we end up not meeting that whole entire year. And then we stopped talking at some point. Then he hits me up like, it's really cute out here. I'm loving the trees. Yo, Batum. Anyways, back to the story. Hits me up months later. Same chat. I really like you, but I like you. You know what? He even goes as far as saying, like, I'm gonna marry you one day. Like, like you my wife. I'm like, okay, that's cute. Let's give this nigga a chance. Haba? I give him a chance. He's like, let's meet. I don't know what happened, but he flaked. He just cancelled on them plans. Boy, bye. So yeah, then he hits me up, like, he's just like consistent in for like a full on year. And he's like, no, let's meet. I agree to hang with this nigga. And he goes out a lot, I go out a lot. So I'm like, you know what? I want like a different feel. Like, I don't want to go to a restaurant. So I'm like, let's go hiking rather. Plus, I've been wanting to come hiking. And he's like, yeah, I'm game. Cool. Hi, we seal it. I'm like, I'm gonna look for a place and then I'll let you know. But yeah, definitely Saturday, 11 o'clock. Cool. I find a place, Rosemary Hill. Well, I had an eye on it and I was saving it for me and my friends. I sent him a text, good morning, how are you? I'm good. I'm like, listen, can we move the 11 to 12? And he says, okay, works better because I'm in Centurion. And he says, my aunt passed away. And I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry about your aunt. Okay, then I'll see you later. Cool, sharp. How on my way here, I'm like, this place is, when I leave the house, I'm like, this place is 50 minutes from my house. So yeah, that's how long I'm gonna be traveling. I don't know how far you are from the place. So we'll just meet. Good thing, sharp. He doesn't tell me, Jorge, he's actually at his aunt's funeral. So then he responds, he's like, oh, it's so far. That time I'm wearing a suit. I'm like, huh? Suit? Why are you wearing a suit? It's like, no, remember. And I hate it when niggas say that, like, remember I told you, or I told you. You nigga, you didn't tell me anything. You didn't tell me nothing. Okay, just like no, I'm actually, this is the situation. I'm actually, here and there. Don't say, remember So then, fine, I'm like, so I send him a voice note. I'm driving, and at that point, I'm just like, don't fuck with me. Nigga don't. I sent him a voice note. I'm like, what do you mean you're wearing a suit? What's gonna happen? How is it gonna work? Because now I'm in my gym gear. You could have communicated this. I could have worn. I've got clothes. I don't know. Maybe he thinks I don't have clothes on us. He's like, no, it's fine. I didn't want it to sound like coming up with stories because of vele, I get history. Yeah, I'm like, okay, you know what? It's fine. I'm on my way there. Meet me there. We'll see. We'll talk. We'll see what happens. Fine. Okay. I also got here sooner than I thought. I think I made it here in like 40 minutes or so. And my plan was to stop by the garage and to grab a few stuff for him and I. You know, it's interesting about cute. I just drove straight here. Like, I was so bored, to be honest. I was so bored. So I just drove straight here. When I get to the parking lot, he calls me. He's like, where are you? I'm like, so now, remember, because I'm very sarcastic, nah? And I've learned with my previous... Oopsie. This thing. I've learned with my previous dates or people that I've hung out with some guys, it's just it gets very intimidating. So initially I wanted to say to him, like, what do you mean, where am I? But I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna be decent. I'm like, I'm at Rosemary Hill, where are you? And he says, how far are you from Centurion Mall? And I'm thinking, I don't care, I don't want to know. So I respond nicely. I'm like, why? But you know, at the back of my head, I'm like, Centurion Mall for who, for what? Why do I need to know how far? I ain't trying to know how far I am from Centurion Mall. Like, nigga, what stupid questions are you asking me? But I'm like, chilled. Why? And he says, because I'm 5 minutes away from Centurion Mall. Well, I'm at Rosemary Hill. Maybe you can check how far you are from Rosemary Hill. He sends me a screenshot 37 minutes away. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna get on with my hike. I guess I'm gonna do it alone. It's fine. You will meet me here at Rosemary Hill. Okay. Maybe by the time you get here, I'll be done with my hike and then we can have something to eat together. That's the least I can do. That's the least. But yo, if I'm done with this hike and he's not here, I'm gonna eat by myself. And then I'm gonna get into my car and go home. That's how my Saturday is gonna pan out. I understand. I thought, yeah, maybe let me just leave and go grab a bottle of wine. I'm like, no, child. You already in the gear. You know what? You mentally prepped yourself for the hike. These flies. Just do it, my darling. Just do it. And then no alcohol when you get home. No alcohol tomorrow. And Jay, I think just start vele gule ndaba yokuthi you get me. So yeah, let me get on with it. Tired, head back for coffee. Then it says 5 kilometers that way and then 10 kilometers up there. I'm definitely not doing 10 kilometers. But now this one says 5 and 11 kilometers hiking trails. I've been wanting to come here. Yo, I've been. Like all my friends will tell you, my colleagues, Jay. Yo. Yeah, but like I said, I wanted to come for a staycation. I still want to come. I think I love this place so much. I would actually come for 3 different type of accommodations here. So, let's go. Yeah, you see, this is more interesting. But I'm just thinking the amount of walking. Child, you mean hello? It makes sense to go in there. I think it makes sense to go in there. Where is it? Yo. Here we are. It really was not there. So one has had to decide which route they're gonna take. So yeah. So while we're on the issue, guys will say, remember I told you, remember when I, like, it upsets me so much because a while ago I had met a guy on Instagram as well. I had met a guy on Instagram. Shame, I liked him so much. Like, we were vibing like so hard. Like, like, he was so cute. Like, he did the cutest stuff. And he just had me in jail. Like, nigga talk. But I realized, this nigga, like, he had some low esteem, if I may say, issues going on. I don't like diagnosing people. I don't. But like, his confidence level was really low, and I like them. Yeah, like very bold. Like, I like my man with very high demeanor. Like, we just had this very intimate connection, and I like that because I don't usually get that. Am I in the right? Yes. I panic and think I'm lost when I come across such things. Someone's laundry there. I just panic and think, Let me see. Yeah, so we speak of like meeting, and he's just like, yeah, I want to see you. And I'm just like, yes, you're gonna see me, yes. I'm just like, yes, you're gonna see me, and you're gonna like me so much. Quite frankly, you're gonna fall in love with me. Bonolo, like, where do you get the time and energy to be entertaining niggas? Like, Bonolo, no, And Bonolo is like, until I say, nah, I'm done, I'm tired. I'm not. To be honest, yes, I do have the energy. I don't know where I get it from, but I do have it, And like, guys are interesting, guys. Like, they're interesting, they're cute. They sound smooth. They sound smooth on the phone, and they call you all these nice names, and they say all these sweet things to you, and you're just like, So yeah, niggas just cute and stuff. Like, I feel all butterflies in my tummy, and I'm like, hey. And then he's like, I missed you so much, and I'm just thinking, I missed you too. I missed you too. And he's like, we speak for like a couple of days, and he says to me, yeah, no, now I'm ready to meet you. I'm like, now? So I asked him, I'm like, so you weren't ready? But where are these? Oh, I'm Nandia Lasheka, guys. Let me holler at you in a sec, okay? You see, now I'm at a school, guys. I'm just gonna go this way. Now I'm at a school. Where are these orange things, Gandhi? I'm just gonna turn back. This is torture. Because I was down there. Give me a sign. It's fine. I'll go this way. And I'm like, yo, And now he's ready to meet me. It just puts me off, and I'm like, whatever. And he's like, I was at my friend Gia's place, and I'm like, let me just talk to this nigga, because like, also like, I'm a nice person, you know, like I don't just stop talking to you for no reason. Like I'll wait until you push me to, now we're not talking. And that's just Bandiapi. Let me go back. I'll come back on another day with someone. Actually, I tried. I walked. I really did. So then I talked to him, and he's like, I'm like, oh, you weren't ready then, because we did make plans of meeting, and then something came up. So you weren't ready then. He's like, no, then I wasn't ready. I'm like, how? Futu likok. I'm like, yeah, I'm in the East End. Where do you want to meet? I'm like, I can do Bedford. And he's like, wait for it. This nigga is like, remember I told you I'm not mobile. I'm like, first of all, who speaks like that? Like, just say you don't have a car. Number one. Number two, nigga, if you did not tell me something, I ain't remembering it. You did not tell me. Number three, I don't have a problem with a guy not driving. I don't have a problem. I wouldn't have had a problem with him not driving. Yes. The problem was the confidence issue came up again. To me, it was just like, why are you speaking like that? Why don't you say? And he was like, remember I told you I'm not mobile since the pandemic. And I'm like, yes, you can state since the pandemic, but I felt like he was using it as an excuse. Like, he could have just said, I don't drive. And I felt like he wasn't confident with his not driving status, which put me off. It's not my problem. Like, it was so many issues. At 5, I feel like you're making you not driving my problem. Well, I understand that. If you want to meet somewhere, if I say let's meet somewhere, let's meet. I don't even know what you use to get there. I don't even know what car you drive to get. I don't care. But now it just boils down to Agaztembi, you know, like he's just not confident. He's not. So this nigga says, yeah. So those were the issues for me. I can't. So then when I respond, remember I told you, he's like, how's it gonna work? Remember I told you I'm not mobile ever since the pandemic. And my response was, oh, what about? Like, I just said, oh. And he says, did that put you off? And I immediately think, I'm confused. I'm like, no, I'm just wondering how we're gonna meet then, because I mean, now I can get to wherever I need to get. Clearly, it must be a wondering factor issue. So yeah, then it just ends there. I don't even know what we said to each other going forth, but that was the last chat that I had with him. And then he called me on Saturday when I was at the Pink Affair event. He calls me, he's like, hey, so remember, like, I unfollowed him on Instagram because loser. Just unfollowed him because I just felt like he's not, it's the truth, he ain't man enough to be with me. That's the truth. And I have so many supporting. I don't even have to, like, if I decide, you're not man enough for me, you're not, you know, and you're just not. But yeah, if I had to, I would support my statement. But yeah, so then he calls me, he's like, hey. I'm like, hey. He's like, how are you? I'm like, I'm good, thanks, how are you? So he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, who are you who doesn't know what I'm doing? No, honestly, ungubani, because you are casually saying hello to me. You are casually asking me, what am I doing? Which means, Nalwena, we know each other on a personal level. And if we know each other on a personal level, how do you not know what I'm doing on the 12th of Feb on a Saturday at a certain time? I'm like, who are you asking me, what am I doing? He says, yo, I guess you don't have my number. I'm like, I guess not, because seriously, on a serious note. At this point, I could hear his voice, and I still have la anger, you know, yokba ulikoki, ana confident, and Jay, I liked him for what? For what? And he's like, it's so and so. I'm like, oh, hey, no, sorry, I don't have your number anymore. He's like, why? I'm like, yo, listen, like, I'm in the middle of something. I'm with friends. I'm hosting an event, but I'm just like, I'm in the middle of something. Can we talk later? And he's like, are you gonna call me? I'm like, you are boy bye. This guy said he's on his way, and I need to eat. I need like coffee or something. So yeah, those are there, the pods. Oh, it's so cool. So cool. Yo, let me go to the coffee shop. There are the pods. I don't know if I'm allowed. No, residents only. It does state. You said never let me go.